This is Akashvani Bengaluru. We now present a radio report of the astronaut-student interaction, which was held on 25th of November 2025 at the CV Vishveshwara Auditorium. This special program was jointly organized by the Karnataka Science and Technology Promotion Society and Jawaharlal Nehru Planetarium. Present at the function were
Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla, the star of the event today, Honorable S&T Minister, Government of Karnataka, Shri N.S. Bosraju Sir, Honorable Minister of Primary and Secondary Education, Shri Madhu Bangarappa Sir, Dr. Manjula N. IAS, Secretary to Government, Department of Electronics, IT, BT and Science and Technology, Government of Karnataka, Shri Sadashiv Prabhu, IAS, Managing Director, K-Steps, Department of Science and Technology, Government of Karnataka, and Dr. B.R. Guruprasad, Director, Jawaharlal Nehru Planetarium, and other dignitaries.
Welcoming the gathering, Sadashiv Prabhu B. IAS, Managing Director, Karnataka Science and Technology Promotion Society, Department of Science and Technology, Government of Karnataka, said,
Elrigu Namaskara. This program of today is a significant milestone in the Science and Technology Department history. There are students from 19 schools have gathered here, prominently among them Karnataka Public School, T. Narsipura, Mysuru, Government High School, Benakanal, Kustagi, Presidency School, Soundarya School, St. Mary's School, and numerous other schools. They have been represented in small number from Bengaluru. Welcome to you all.
Dr. Manjula N., IAS, Secretary to Government, Department of Electronics, ITBT and Science and Technology, said,
This is a wonderful opportunity for you all. You've been very fortunate to interact with a person of this stature, who is the second Indian who has visited space, traveled to space, and the first to have ever traveled to the International Space Station. The second time we've seen him in the last week. He's a very busy person, I can understand. We just had his presence during the Bangalore Tech Summit also, where he inspired more than 10,000 students and innovators who participated across the state and the country that day. So it was a huge gathering, and I could make out there was a pin drop silence and everybody was like curiously watching his presentation. So I just want to, as the Department of Government, Science and Technology, I just want to highlight a few things which the government is also doing. I think students may not be very aware, but through you, I would like to highlight the efforts being taken by the government of Karnataka to promote science and technology also. We have a lot of innovation labs being set up in our government schools. Likewise, we have planetorias. You must have seen the mobile planetaria also have been set up. So you can see the blue vans you must have seen outside. These are the mobile planetaria which will be shortly launched. Apart from that, we have about 2 main regional science centers. One is in Mangalore and another one is in Dharwad. These are the 2 major regional science centers we have. And we have about 10 sub-regional science centers also. These are across the state, namely Davangere, Haveri, Raichur, Ballari, Karwar, Bidar, Chikbalapur, Bagalkote, Koppal and Tumkur. These are all operational and open to public. Very actively we see students engaging there locally. I wish all of you also carry the message, because many of you are coming from other districts. So you can also inform your teachers and others relevant so they can engage other students, because everybody don't have an opportunity here. I think we are about 19 schools, about 550 students only here. But the reach is possible to a larger number of students can be reached out through those means. Not only that, we also have a very high-end planetarium which is established in Mangalore, which is in the campus of the Regional Science Center, which I just mentioned. This facility enables for immersive science learning, improved access to astronomy education, and hence we are trying to promote the scientific curiosity among the students and the visitors who visit that particular center. Not only that, the government is also trying to establish a science city in Bangalore with the assistance of Government of India, Ministry of Culture. This is going to cost about 230 odd crores. Shortly we are planning this. We also have in a remote place which is Gauribidnur in Chikbalapur district, about 150 kilometers from here. There is a Dr. H. Narsimhaya Science, Cultural, Educational and Tourism Authority. So you all know Dr. Narsimhaya was a visionary educationist. You have seen the kind of educational institutions he has established and also tried to promote the scientific temper among the students. So in his honor, we have developed this particular center. About 130 acres of land also has been allotted to this center. and we are developing it. Already activity has started. We are now working on the Lipi, that is how the script has evolved over the centuries. That is being documented there, and a Lipi museum is in the anvil. Shortly it will be ready. But otherwise also we have a lot of interactive ideas which are established there, which students do visit already. A lot of NCC students and other students are doing their camps also, and there are a lot of learning, immersive learning that is going on there. So on a whole, I can say about more than 200 crores have been spent by the government, the Science and Technology Department, in the last 2-3 years to enable scientific infrastructure across the state, enhancing access to science education, and various outreach programs for the students and the general public. So coming to today's event, and of course, I would also like to mention here that the department under the leadership of our minister, we are also trying to strengthen the state's ecosystem in various frontier technologies, namely quantum. You must have heard recently the quantum mission has been also launched in our state in alignment with the government of India's quantum mission. Likewise, AI, biotechnology, and advanced manufacturing, other sectors which we have evolved various policies have been launched. Recently in the Bangalore Tech Summit also, government has committed to promote deep technologies and emerging technologies, and we have earmarked more than 600 crores as an initial investment in that regard. Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla's journey to the space is a testament to his dedication, discipline, and the unshakable belief in power of science. And he is the person who has put India on the global map of human space flight. So he's a role model for all of us, every student here. I wish that every student develop that, the inquisitiveness, the ability to question, don't hesitate to dream big. Let today be a spark that inspires all of you to become future scientists, engineers, astronauts, entrepreneurs, and innovators. Once again, I thank Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla for being here to inspire our young students, our young minds. I wish all the students my best wishes to all of you. So may today's interaction open up new dreams, new pathways for each one of you. Thank you one and all. Thank you.
Dr. B.R. Guruprasad, Director, Jawaharlal Nehru Planetarium, was also present.
Actually, Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla does not need any introduction since 140 crore Indians followed his recent Axiom 4 flight with unbridled interest. Through his successful flight, he stole their hearts, and he is one of the 4 astronauts or Gaganyatris of ISRO under the Gaganyaan program, which is the maiden step of India in the human space flight domain, in fact. Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla, or Shuks, as he is known in space circles globally, was born in 1985 in Lucknow, a year after Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma successfully went to space in a Soviet spacecraft in 1984. Inspired by the heroics of the Kargil War, Shri Shukla took up the tough task of writing National Defense Academy and Naval Academy exams and graduated. During Axiom 4 mission, Group Captain Shukla represented the dream of 140 crore Indians, especially students like you, and was part of about 60 experiments, 7 of them from India. Having enjoyed every minute of Axiom 4 flight, Indians are now eagerly looking forward to his Gaganyaan flight in the near future, when Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla will be successfully launched from the Indian soil, sitting in the indigenous Gaganyaan spacecraft carried on top of India's HLVM-3 Bahubali rocket to orbit and return safely, in fact.
And now we move on to the interaction between astronaut and school students. Gaganyatri Shubhanshu Shukla with students from various schools of Karnataka.
I was very excited to see all of you beaming the minute I walked in, excited to listen to my story of what I have. So before I begin with my presentation, I would like to show you a small video which compresses my entire journey from last year, August, when I went to US for training. So as was mentioned, we have been training since 2020 for being an astronaut. And for the mission itself, the training was for past 1 year.
When I think or feel about having the flag on my left shoulder, I just want Hungarian people to know that we did this. We were able to achieve this. And it completely doesn't matter for me who is in the suit. I am proud, but I just want them to be proud as well.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift off.
For 3 nations, a new chapter in space takes flight. Godspeed AX4.
Wow, what a ride it was. But when the ride started, it was something. Like you're getting pushed back into the seat. It was an amazing ride. And then suddenly, nothing. It was an amazing feeling.
I travel to space with the dreams of a billion hearts with me. I want them to live this journey with me because I feel that it is equally theirs as it is mine. Because I feel that this is truly the journey of an entire nation. I've tried to compress this entire journey of 20 days into a few minutes to just give you a glimpse of what it is all about. You know, how much of training it takes, what do we go, what do we do up there, and how we come back. And when we explore, we find solutions to problems which we didn't even know was possible. And I think that is the biggest advantage of having this curiosity alive even as you grow up. Also, traveling to space gives you a very unique perspective. So when we are training for spaceflight, you are prepared very well. People tell you, they show you videos. People who have been there, they come back and share their experiences. They tell you of how it was. So you feel really prepared when you go for mission. But the fact is that when you do go, it is actually very different. It is not the same because you have not experienced it. And that environment that you have not experienced, it is very difficult to imagine. You cannot imagine. So when you go there, it gives you very different or very unique perspectives. I have a video that we are flying over India. So the green glow that you see is the curvature of the earth and the top of the stars and bottom is the earth. See the flashes? These are all thunderstorms. This is India emerging and the brightest city that you see is Bangalore in the south. And then there is Hyderabad and Pune on the left. And look at all the lightning that is happening so rapidly. And this is the sunrise.
About 1,000 people are watching this program all over Karnataka, in fact. Okay, this is one thing. And here is the rocket, Bahubali rocket, which is going to launch Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla as part of the Gaganyaan program. And here is the Gaganyaan spacecraft model. Okay, we have kept everything. Now let us ask the first question. Who will ask the first question? 1 minute. That boy, spectacled one. Yeah, quickly. Mike. Quick, please.
How did you train for low gravity on Earth before going to space?
Yeah.
There is not a very good method of training for sustained low gravity on Earth. The only closest thing that comes is the parabolic flights that we have, the aircraft. So an Airbus or an IL class of aircraft is completely empty from inside and then it is padded. It flies straight and then it goes and makes this parabola. So for about 35 to 40 seconds, you experience microgravity on Earth. And you get multiple episodes of that. But sustained? No. Thank you.
Which school? Narsipura. T. Narsipura. Yes. Please.
Sir, ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಚೇತನ್. ನಾನು KPS ಮುಗುರು ನರಸೀಪುರ. ಸರ್ ನೀವು ಊಟ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಹಾಗೆ ನೇಚರ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಸರ್?
Oh, what kind of food you eat and how do you manage the nature's call? That is the, how to use the bathroom in space. Yes. That is.
Great question. I was surprised nobody has asked that yet. So finally that question has come. Yeah. Food is like what we eat on ground. It has to be made in a different way. It has to be slightly sticky or moist so that it doesn't, break away and fly everywhere. Surface tension is the biggest force in space. And toilet is actually the most complex technology that has been developed for space station. It is not easy. In absence of microgravity, you need to create suction and it's a full system that is there. And the Boeing has been trying to make a toilet for years now. It is still not functional. So it is extremely challenging. Hopefully one of you will come up with a good toilet system for us, when we travel to space. Thank you.
ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಅವ್ರು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು ನೋಡಿ, ಆಹಾರ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಏನೋ ಸುಲಭ, ಆದರೆ ಶೌಚ ಕಾರ್ಯವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸೋದು ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿರ್ವಾತ ಅಂದರೆ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಯೂಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಥರ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ಇದುವರೆಗೂ ಯಾರೋ ತೃಪ್ತಿಯಾಗುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಶೌಚಗೃಹನ ನಿರ್ಮಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮ್ಮಂಥ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಮುಂದೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ತಳೆದು ಆ ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನು ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಪಡಿಸ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಆಸೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ.
One interesting comment for this toilet. Interesting part is that you can be hanging from the roof upside down and still go to the toilet in space.
ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ತಳಕಂಬಳಕ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಶೌಚ ಕಾರ್ಯವನ್ನು ಅಂತರಿಕ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಬಹುದು ತೂಕರಹಿತ ಪರಿಸರದಲ್ಲಿ. ಎ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಕಮ್ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ. ಗಗನಯಾತ್ರಿ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ತರಬೇತಿ ಪಡೆಯಬೇಕು? ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ ಎನ್ ಆಸ್ಟ್ರೋನಾಟ್, ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ, ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್? ದಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ Mangalore.
Study well, keep your mind sharp, play well, keep your body fit and eat well so that your medical is taken care of.
ದೇಹ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಶುದ್ಧವಾಗಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ವ್ಯಾಯಾಮ ಶಿಸ್ತು ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ಉತ್ತರ. ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟನ್ ಶುಭಾಂಶು ಶುಕ್ಲಾ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಖಂಡಿತ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಗಳು, ನಮ್ಮ ವಂದನೆಗಳು. ಇವತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಇಂಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ
And finally, proposing the vote of thanks, Dr. B.R. Guru Prasad said,
I express our heartfelt thanks to Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla on behalf of JNP as well as K-Steps and the Government of Karnataka. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your gracious presence and interactive session and presentation.
You were listening to a radio report of the special astronaut student interaction held at the C.V. Vishveshwara Auditorium, Bangalore on the 25th of November 2025. Technical assistance was provided by G. Mohan Raj and N. Muniraj, produced by Roselind Mathew. This was a presentation of Akashvani Bengaluru.